Will you welcome him with a round of applause? He's very, very knowledgeable in struggles like this. He in my opinion, was very instrumental in stopping the Lao development on Molokai on the west end. I've always tried to lend a hand every time I've been available, because it is the right thing to do, in my opinion, is to keep Hawaiian hands in Hawaiian lands. Thank you. There you go. Only you. Okay. No, just me. Okay.
Mahalo, Clayton. Aloha, Kahana Valley. Aloha to what you guys are doing. And I come from the island of Molokai. And I wanted to make sure that, first of all, we bring with us our aloha for what you guys are doing. Every island is doing what you guys are doing. And for us, we are trying to make sure that Hawaii does not die. When Clayton talks of Kaho'olawe, it was really easy to see that an island was dying. Fires was happening, goats was eating everything, all of the soil was going into the ocean, and the island was actually dying. It was going to become an island where nothing could survive. So it was easy for us to understand that we had to do something. And we made sure that the leadership in saving Kaho'olawe was not anything else but Hawaiian leadership. It was very, very important that the Hawaiians step up and take the kuleana and do something that they have to do as Hawaiians. When it comes to places like Oahu, Big Island, Maui, Molokai, Kauai, it is not as clear what is happening to these islands. But if you look far enough ahead, you will see the same end results as we saw when we looked at Kaho'olawe. We are killing our islands. This is not a state park. This is a place for Hawaiians. This is not a state park. You guys have made it known that this is not a state park, and the rest of Hawaii salutes you for what you are doing. You now are in a position not to just hold your ground. You are now in a position, because of what you have done, to push back, not to hold your ground. Start pushing back and defining what this place is. It is a Hawaiian place. It is Hawaii that needs to stay alive. And you guys are going to have to be the one, because everybody is watching. All of the different islands, we cannot come together because the airlines is too damn expensive. But I'm here to tell you that there are little battles going on everywhere. Just this week on the Big Island, if we start on the Big Island, they passed a bill to protect Haloa. Nobody in the whole United States ever had enough gumption to pass a non-GMO bill. We are the first place, and the first place is on the Big Island. The mayor of the Big Island tried to veto it, and this week they override that veto. So Haloa is protected. The Hawaiians have done their job, and they protected Haloa. If we come to Maui, for I don't know how many years, close to 100 years, they've been taking all of the water from Nahiko, from Keanai, from Hana, all of those beautiful rivers, taking those waters and taking them all the way to the sugarcane guys. Last month, the people in these country areas, just like you guys, started to go on the roads just like this. And they put up their signs, and they got lawyers, and they started to push back. 12 million gallons a day now got transferred to these areas. They have to open up the waters to these rivers again after I don't know how many years. So those people in the country are starting to push back, and they're starting to win. And if you go to the middle part of Maui, the same thing is happening with the major rivers, Iao Valley and Waihe'e and I forget the other names of the other two rivers, but the four major rivers, they're very close to saving those rivers too. Then if you come closer to the island of Molokai, we've been fighting there for 30 years. We've been beefing on that island, and we're still beefing on that island. We finally got rid of Molokai Ranch. They took off back to wherever they came from, and we're glad that they left, because now we're going to push back, and we're going to create the kinds of things that we're supposed to be creating, and not the kinds of things that come from the mainland or some university, some planner we're going to learn someplace in Timbuktu. We are going to do things that our kupuna taught us how to do. And that's what's going to keep this valley alive. It's not the knowledge from the outside, it's the knowledge from this valley that's going to keep this place alive. You don't know how warm the heart feels when they see people like this coming together to push back. And look at all the support you're getting. You're getting support from everywhere. Just stand there. That's all you have to do. So you represent right now Oahu. You are the spark for Oahu. You have been able to make the Department of Land and Natural Resources step backwards. That was something else. I mean, nobody could believe that that happened. They actually stepped backwards. So that's just the first step. And I know you guys can make them keep stepping backwards because you guys got political clout. You have to support your political leaders because you guys are the force, and you got some of the political leaders that have the balls to stand up and use your force to make change. So there's great hope for this valley. If we go to the island of Kauai, you got rich people in Hanalei putting houses on Hawaiian cemeteries. They're putting their houses on Hawaiian cemeteries, and the Kauai people stood up and they're fighting back. They're fighting back, and it's the same people that they're fighting. The Department of Land and Natural Resources is not doing the job to protect the Evi. So we have all of the islands. There's something going on. Hina is in the right position somehow where all of the islands are beginning to fight back and winning some battles. So the battle, if we put them all together and we combine everything everybody is doing, we will save these islands. That's our kuleana. We have to protect Haloa so Haloa will feed us forever. If we give up this valley, we give up Hawaii. So I want to say in my last aloha to all of you. We're here as a voice to support. That's why I came today, to make sure that you understand that we're going to support. We're going to support as much as we can in our kuleana areas. And we're here to encourage you guys and to say we aloha all of you, and that we encourage you that now that you have the momentum to push back. Push as much as you can and turn this place into a Hawaiian place. Aloha.